Good evening, Dave.
Good evening, Sean.
How are you?
I'm not too bad. How are you?
I'm great. Do you know why I'm great?
I've got a guess, and it might have
Yeah.
something to do with you being off work for a bit.
Well, there's that. But something way more exciting happened than that.
Okay, what's way more exciting than being
We're
off
affiliates.
work? Yay!
We're Twitch affiliates, Dave.
It's like a different kind of work. But
I know.
Yay!
Yeah, obviously, thanks to everyone for following us and supporting us. We're kind of stoked, I think.
Yes, we are definitely. For all my and we, it's nice to be able to say we literally couldn't have done that without the people that have watched us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
continue to watch us. So that's really nice.
I think we're coming up to an anniversary of how long we've been doing this. The stream, I mean, which is 2 years.
Is it really? Wow.
Yeah, and we've only missed maybe 1 or 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think we took a Christmas off one time, I think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, when we used to take time off. That's I'm happy. I enjoy doing this. I really, really do.
We do too.
Consistent content creators. Thank you, Dave Soft. Yeah. And notice because we have new community features now, so I went and made some people VIPs. So Dave Soft is a VIP. You can tell because it's a diamond by his name there. Yeah.
See, so that kind of, the real payoff in life, isn't it? To have a little diamond by your name. What more could you want?
It's like hats, but for Twitch. It's great. Hi, Nacho.
Evening, Nacho.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Shiny. Yes. So right, I was gonna play Factorio. That was actually the plan, was to play Factorio, and then I've had a week off work, and so I think it was on stream a while ago. I said to you it's amazing because there's so many games out now which I would love, but I don't feel I have the time to play. And this Rimworld being one of them that I was kind of scared to buy because I knew what it would do to me, and I've played this longer than most games. In the time since I bought this game, I've played a lot. It's great. It's amazing. It's incredible. And so we're going to play some Rimworld. I love it. And should I just dive in? Do you know much about? Well, you'll discover as we go, I think. So what I'm going to do, I'd been working on this colony for 10 hours. It was in a game. It was my third game. I managed to get this colony surviving for 10 hours, and I thought, right. I know Dave said about Dwarf Fortress. I'm waiting for the release on Steam for Dwarf Fortress, and then we're going to have some Dwarf Fortress on this, for sure. So in a lot of ways, for me, actually, Rimworld is an accessible Dwarf Fortress. So I was building this colony for the stream. Everyone was going great, and there was a fire, and the only member of my community that could put the fire out was walking around in a depressive daze. So everything burnt down and everyone died and I lost it all. So we're starting from scratch. And that's kind of what this game is. So we have a choice of scenarios. We're going to do the Crash Landed, which is kind of the original kind of first Rimworld normal experience. Now, what I didn't realize until I started playing it is that people call Rimworld a story. I think the kind of pitch for this game is it's a story creating game. But I didn't realize until I started playing it how really engraved that is into the game, because what there is that there's this storytelling AI that actually decides what events happen and when.
Okay.
And so you get to pick this. So we've got a choice of 3 different types of storyteller, and the storytellers will events will happen depending on how well you're doing and whether it thinks there needs to be an event to happen. So Cassandra's kind of the classic one. So it says Cassandra creates a story events on a classic increasing curve of talent, challenge, and tension. She'll push you with dangerous events and then give you breathing room, then come back to push you again.
Okay.
Then you got Phoebe, gives lots of time between disasters to build your colony, but be aware at high difficulty she'll hit as hard as anyone. And then Randy Random, who doesn't follow rules. He generates random events and doesn't care if they make a story of triumph or hopelessness.
Okay.
It's all drama to him. So that's cool. I didn't expect this. And I think it's kind of neat.
Yeah. It is neat.
I'm going to go with Cassandra, and I'm going to go on adventure, which is kind of like middle ground, because I'm no expert.
Okay.
And you also have a choice of picking between reload anytime or commitment mode. And commitment mode is like I guess Iron Man mode, which is what you'd normally call it in other games. It's like you can only save when you quit.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do reload anytime, but I only do like.
Boo.
No. But I don't. I play it like commitment mode, but I enforce commitment mode myself.
So
because I don't. Because what if there's a power cut?
No.
That's why. Because I'm a coder
Okay.
and I am constantly pushing Control S. That's why. And I can't. The idea of not having control of that is crazy for me. Okay, so now we create the world. So I'm gonna call the seed Pillbug because you can just do what you want. The rest I'm gonna leave as normal, and then I'm gonna click generate, and so it's gonna generate a world for us. And so the general gist is we are going to select a site on this world that's just been created and start a colony.
Okay.
So this is kind of our first thing, is we get to pick where we're going to land. And this is a much more important, well, I suppose you probably do think it's an important decision, but it's a very important decision that I didn't really realise when I first started playing the game what's important to look at.
Sure.
So I can click anywhere here, right? And
yeah, just before we move on too much further, Dave Soft points out about the chillax character, Phoebe, that she's chill in the short term, but you kind of miss out some stuff on that's important for long-term colony survival.
Yeah.
So,
as in, you don't get tested enough, or like it doesn't push you enough.
Maybe there might be some stuff, I guess, that you know, without getting too spoilery, you might miss out on.
So I was gonna show you all this stuff. I found a really good spot, like on my first click. But right, so let's remember where this is. Brio C. Right, so I can pick anywhere. Now, what's interesting here are things like terrain, and for me, the thing I didn't realize how important this was, temperature. Right.
Okay.
So the average temperature goes from 10 degrees to 35 degrees, which is quite warm, but it doesn't get to like the minuses, which can be a bit like, because you're trying to survive. So if it gets really, that's a bit better actually. 9 degrees to 28 seems pretty good. Like so like you have to control the temperature for your colony, and if it gets too hot or too cold, they will be upset. And stuff. So
makes sense.
I quite like that one. Like, or is that still a bit warm? Is my wondering. Okay. So I always kind of like look at the equator because I figured that's like where it should be the best. See that here it's like -8. Okay. So I feel like the winter would be too harsh there.
Maybe this is too obvious, but what do the actual symbols mean as well, Sean?
Which symbols? These ones. Okay, yeah. I don't like, these are settlements. These are other settlements. So, like, the closer that you are to these, they could be good things and bad things. So, like, I'm guessing the Skull and Bones is bad. And
that
then,
makes sense.
Like, it says the factions, the Club Imps, the Laxus people, and another faction here. And you're going to be interacting with those people. And they might decide to come and take over your colony, for example. I'm also looking for somewhere that's got hills, because hills give me good defense, because I can use the land to build some kind of a defense up. So I think I'm going to go here. I think it's got 2 stone types, sandstone and limestone, and the average temperature seems pretty good. There's berries, so we're going to be able to get food, and animals can graze. So we're going to go with that.
Nice. Yeah, as Dave says, the skulls will apparently always hate you. So
right, so there's no way of making them happy. So then we got onto the next bit, which is kind of like the Oregon Trail part. Well, no, it's not the Oregon Trail, you pick all your stuff, whereas here you kind of like have got your stuff. Now, we're going to have 3 people that start our colony. I can either
Takes 3 to tango.
Yes.
Takes 3 to tango.
Yeah. So I could just... So what you can do, there's like 3... These are the 3 people who would come down, and then there are these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people left in the ship. I can randomize these if I don't like them, but I think that kind of goes against the spirit of the game, which is that you have to kind of deal with what you've got.
Okay.
Now, if you notice, we are kind of... It is like Dave Soft mentioned Dwarf Fortress, and it is... The reason I'm really interested, I spent some time trying to get into Dwarf Fortress, and I enjoyed it and loved it, but I thought this might be a more accessible thing, because it's got a lot of these same like very specific traits. So let's have a look at this Carter, who I feel I'm going to have to pick because her name's Carter and I've been watching Stargate. Her childhood was a medical assistant and her adulthood is a crop farmer. She's incapable of firefighting, and I know from my last colony that can be really bad, because if she's the only person awake and everything's burning down, that's not good. Traits are greedy and a wimp. Even a little pain will immobilize her. And then you've got these are her skills. She has a stab scar, which is aching on her torso. She's related. Her sister is Arlene Gibson, who's the con artist here, and her ex-husband is Nikolai, the torturer here. So that's their kind of... so they can be like... I had one where 2 sisters came down together, and it was like 2 sisters, and one of the sisters' boyfriend was my 3.
Awkward, yeah.
Oh, okay, well, it was all right for a bit until one of them died. So it was really... like. So what happened was... I think one of the sisters was mining with her dog, and then the other sister was trying to tame like this kind of pig thing, a warg, I think, and the pig that went bad. That pig went crazy, attacked her, and then the dude, he tried to rescue that sister, but at the time the dog went and attacked that pig went and attacked the dog and the other sister, who then died. And then like Jericho, who's the dude, he was kind of like trying to heal the two sisters. His girlfriend died. He had to feed the dog to the other sister for her to survive. They ended up then getting married like several years later. And then Jericho like went a bit crazy and had this obsession with corpses, so dug up his ex-girlfriend and sat her at the dining room table one day. So stuff goes on in this game, and that's why
I'm slightly baffled by the idea that someone's childhood involves being a medical assistant.
Well, that could mean all sorts of things, really. Like she was born. It explains. Carter was born during a catastrophic war in which both sides used incendiary weapons, which might be why she doesn't want to do firefighting.
Yeah, that makes sense.
She grew up helping her parents in an infirmary. There you go. Treating the cascade of horrific burns from the battlefields. She was left with a lifelong fear of fire. So that's
there we go. So
there you go. Yeah,
explains it all. Nice.
Yeah. So okay. So what I'm going to be looking in a more kind of dry sense, I'm looking at this team skills here. This is my team makeup.
Yeah.
Because I need to have if there's something I don't have numbers in, that's bad. Because like I won't be able to do that thing. So what have we got? Crop farmer, herb world rebel, combat engineer. Combat engineer is probably going to be quite good, right? Surviving.
Yeah, that sounds better than
isn't incapable of none. Like, so we can have Arlene, which is the con artist, who is the sister of Carter, right? But the combat engineer is brothers with Nikolai. Oh, that could be interesting. So Nikolai is brothers with the combat engineer, who is Carter's ex-husband.
I mean, Nikolai's by trade a torturer. Is that what we would?
No, we don't want torturers in our new world. Bartenders, though.
No.
We kind of want bartenders, right? And civil servants. Surely you want civil servants.
I mean, yeah.
Civil servants incapable of caring or socialising. Okay, right. So, a bartender incapable of intellectual. So we don't. Right.
But he's a really good listener, right?
Yeah. We can't have Arlene or Lady because they're incapable of violence, and Dave, there's going to be some violence. Okay. I'm sorry, but there is.
Okay.
Well, okay. Right. Who do you want to come? Let's say we're going to keep Carter.
Okay. I think the combat engineer makes sense.
Yeah, I think so.
And I think given how much violence there's going to be, you're going to need a bartender. So I'd get rid of the rebel.
Replace with the bartender.
Yeah.
The only issue is we've got no intellectual, so let's have which could be a problem for research. So we could bring the con artist, but the inventor and the civil servant. Like, do we want to replace some? We don't really want to replace someone with a civil servant, do we?
I mean, maybe the bartender. I'll give you if you're trying to be a bit more optimal about it.
No. We'll stick to the crop farmer. You're right. Let's crop farmer, combat engineer, bartender. Okay. We'll go back to what would House do, and I think he'd want a bartender, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna click start, and here we go. So when I first started playing this, I was very much haphazardly, I'm gonna build where I start. But I think I need to plan things more than I was.
Sure.
Oh, I can see one. Sorry, right. Apologies, this is gonna be a bit of. I can't see my menus, which is gonna be annoying. So let me click OK. Pause. Then go to options. Set to 1. Keep. Okay. Keep. Awesome. Bring the game volume down a little bit. Okay. Right. Let's go then. Okay. So I'm going to click play. I'm going to move my screen. There we go. Put myself up here actually. Yeah, obviously, with a game like this, there's a lot going on. So finding a good position for your camera is tricky. Okay. Right. I'm going to pause it. So we've arrived, and we have stuff. And this is kind of our map here. And so we've got to decide, where do we start building? And so I'm going to have a look around. Now, so what I was doing before is I was just kind of setting myself up in wherever I landed, this is where I'm going to build my colony, which turns out to be not a good idea. Because you end up building and you just put yourself in a bad spot, and you really need to plan things out. And it's got this thing that I love, which is the planning mode, wherever that is. It does have a planning mode, right? Orders. Plan. Right, okay. So I can now plan things. So I can draw on this and just plan where I'm going to go.
So in this sense, it looks a bit like They Are Billions did.
Yes.
When you got that kind of limited map. But you showed me a massive world map. So do you never go beyond what you're seeing here?
You do. You can do, right? So I'll show you that once we got going, I'll show you the world map and how that works. Okay. You'll see stuff starting to happen. So what I kind of want to do is we're going to be getting attacked, and I want to be able to set my colony up so that we can funnel people into a certain area, so we can defend it. So what I'm thinking is this might be quite a nice, this mountain here is going to provide some protection. So eventually, probably what I want to do is create some walls. Like, let's say I could create some walls like here. I'm going to say 3 deep. And so what this plan does, it just kind of draws that there. And then I want to do the same along here. Oh, I can't build that high up, actually, just realized. Let's remove plans. Let's just do a build we'll 3. We're eventually going to wall off this side. And then I'm going to build my colony like down here. So around this area.
Okay.
So where... Right. Let's have a think what we're going to do. So I think what I'm going to end up having to do is wall off down here too, because I don't want them to come in this way. So I'm going to do a three wide wall eventually. Now this is going to take me a long time to do. Like these walls probably, like I don't know when I'll eventually get around to building these, but they're just there for me to kind of have an idea of where should my colony be.
Sure.
Something else I haven't looked at actually, I just realised. Where is it? Okay, so the ground has fertility because I'm going to be wanting to do some farming. So you can see here we've got some really nice areas here for farming. So this really bright green area here.
Yeah.
So in a lot of ways I'm going to want to build this kind of can be my central kind of farm area. So I'm going to draw like a square. Let's say a 12 by 12 for my farm. So this is going to be where my farm is. So we're going to farm somewhere there. Turn that off. So the farm's going to be there. Got my wall there. I'm going to build another, let's say, somewhere down here eventually. We'll extend 3... What about remove plans? Let's do that to there. And then we'll want, again, another... That can go to there. And then this is going to be kind of where I want to try and funnel all the bad guys, is this area here. So I'm going to leave that. I won't worry about drawing anything there. So this will be kind of my farm area. And then we can start building stuff around here. So, like, the things that you're going to need... there's so much. Like, it's pretty incredible, actually, what is in this. So let's have a think. Like, what do you need in a colony? You need a kitchen, somewhere to cook. You need a fridge, somewhere to store your food. You need bedrooms. You need somewhere to do all the cooking, somewhere to do the butchering, somewhere to like build stuff and various other things. It's just like so much stuff. So I think rather than plan the rest of it out, I'm going to start like building things. As long as I've got this kind of area in mind, and I know my farm is here, I can start building out. I've got this in my head, and I think I can do that. Some people get really into it and kind of plan everything out like right at the start, but I think that can be a bit...
That doesn't sound like you.
No, just thanks. So one thing that's kind of weird, like, so at the moment, my colonists are kind of forbidden from picking these things up. So I can tell them, no, yeah, you're good. You can pick these up. So I'm going to just allow them all. This is kind of like my starting stuff, really.
Presumably there is a reason why you might not want them to?
Probably. I haven't quite worked that out yet. But I imagine there is. So, right. I'm going to see who's the best shooter. Who's the best person with a gun? Would be Engie. So I'm going to make her equip the bolt action rifle. Tiffy is next best with a gun. So where's that pistol gone? There. Equip the revolver. Then Carter is going to take the knife. And then I'm going to tell Engie and Tiffy. NG is throwing up, that they attack people when they get attacked. Otherwise, they just will not, like, they will just let themselves get killed. We've got elephants.
Nice.
Right. So let's start building. What are we going to need first? I think the first thing I want to do is define a storage area. So let's do that. So the storage area is kind of where you tell people, okay, take all the stuff and put it there. Now, if this is where our farm is going to be, we're going to want our kitchen close, our fridge close to that, because all the food's going to come from that. So I'm going to just plan out that here. So I'm going to leave a gap here, 1, 2. I'm going to say like 8 by 8 kitchen. Sounds good.
Sounds bigger than mine.
Yeah. Oh, fridge. This is the fridge here. So
also still bigger than mine.
Yeah.
Dave still says that he feels the micromanagement is not as intense as oxygen not included.
Yeah.
But even though you can give them direct orders.
Yeah.
Would you say that? Did you have that same feeling?
Yeah, I think so. I would agree with that, actually. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm just going to, like, this planning stuff, like you said, it's not like me. So I'm just going to, like, build things.
Because if you build a fridge, then you've got a fridge, Sean. If you plan a fridge, you've just got a...
You've got a plan for a fridge. Like, that's not a fridge.
It's not going to keep anything.
No. Right, I'm going to make a stockpile over here that's going to be like a general... Like, I'm trying to think, right. This is going to be where I do all the building. Right, this is going to be our kind of, like, crafting area here. So I'm going to put the stockpile right in the middle. I'm going to do it 7, 8, 9, a 10 by 10 stockpile. And this, I can assign storage. I'm going to not allow food there. Anything else can go there, right? But no food. Because the food is all going to go in my fridge. So the fridge is going to be down here. Let's do a 7... Let's do 8 by 8 here. And this is going to be storage... clear all, and this is just going to be food. And also there was something medicine's okay. Right, so that's how we know they're going to put the food here. And then I'm going to click play to let them do all their stuff. And then what we want is we want to build a roof on that, otherwise stuff's going to go off. So I'm going to go structure, wall, and build a wall around this. I'm going to build a thick wall because...
They're elephants.
Pardon? Well, yes.
They're elephants.
There are elephants. But also we want to maintain a temperature in this room. So... And then I'm going to build a door there, door there, door there. So they can come in, do all their business, and then come out, and these doors should close and not let the cold out or the heat in or whatever we want to say. Right, there's my other stockpile. So again, I'm going to put walls around this so there's a roof. Oh no, that's water there, Dave.
Yeah, Sean, there's some more there, mate.
There's some, like, what did I do? What did I do? Okay. Well, that's fine. Water is like natural defense. So that's fine.
Elephants? Or...
I don't know. I'm going to have to cancel this, aren't I? I'm going to have to de-zone it. I can't believe that you didn't tell me about that. Right.
Yeah, that's on me. That's my bad.
Yeah. Okay, let's set this up again. This is going to be not food. So, any questions?
One or two, but I mean, so when you're planning this out, are you actually building it? Because it's quite weird how it overlays it.
Yeah. So you're not, because what's happening is that they're building it, right? So it's kind of the way that the orders work is that each of the colonists are kind of like semi-autonomous, and so I'm designating. It's kind of like the kind of dungeon keeper thing. Is I've said, right, okay, I want this to be built eventually, and they will prioritize things. So each of them, they do things in this order, right? And they only do the things they are able to do. So I'm going to actually change this a little bit because I do want a few more people doing. Like, I want more people cooking. There's an issue if someone's sick. Like, I usually tell everyone to do doctor. The rest, I think, is okay for now. We might have to play with this a bit. So it's raining. They still haven't got any shelter, so they're going to be PO'd. Okay, so now I want to build somewhere for these guys. I'm going to pause a second because I don't know if we've got much wood. Oh no, I didn't allow it, so I'm going to click allow for the wood because they're not allow. So this stuff can scatter for a long way, right? So
oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. There's also, what have we got over here? I did see there's some stuff over here. Allow, and I did see some wreckage somewhere down here. Right, I'm going to allow, deconstruct that. So that's a piece of ship junk that fell off the ship, so you can get like good stuff from that. That's all I can see for now. Right, I'm also going to tell them to harvest these blueberries.
Sweet.
And then, yeah, exactly.
That's a superfood right there.
Yeah. So we've got our what will eventually be our fridge. We've got some storage. We now need like some bedrooms and a dining room. So let's do that. So bedroom first or dining room?
Bedroom.
Yeah, I think so. Right, so let's build some bedrooms down here. Let's go 7 by 5. Okay, and then the wooden door. And then we'll do another one. So another thing I didn't figure out early on was they really don't like sleeping in the same room as each other. They want privacy. Like, unsurprisingly.
Yeah, that does make some sense.
Yeah. I'm going to make a few. We won't necessarily put beds in all of these, but you know, it's good to have.
If someone has a bigger room, do the others get jealous?
I don't think others get jealous, but there's definitely like they care about that kind of stuff, for sure. And also, yes, so we do at some point need to have prisons, and we need to have a hospital, basically.
Okay.
So yes, those are things we will need to do. Right.
It seems with just 3 colonists, a prison might be a bit jumping the gun.
Well, you know, things can happen fast. Production, right? Furniture. Let's put some beds in here because I think that's probably the most important thing to have, so they can have somewhere to sleep. I'm going to put. Yeah, Frozen's right there. How do you think I'm going to get 4 colonists without a prison? Right, now I want to have somewhere for them. They need a kitchen. The kitchen, Dave, the kitchen.
Yeah.
Right. And they need somewhere to butcher
you only
the
gave
meat.
You only gave me the option of dining room or bedroom, so...
Okay, yeah, I did, yeah. Right, so let's have, firstly, production. Like, let's do structure, wooden wall. First thing I'm going to do is somewhere to butcher things. We don't need it to be a very big room, actually, for the butchering. So something else I discovered is that putting where you butcher things and where you prepare food next to each other is not good. It turns out,
Yeah.
like
that makes sense.
It does make sense, right? Right. So,
but you do want it near the fridge, also.
Yeah. Right. And then I want to put in here a door. Where's the door? Structure door. So there's a door there. And then the kitchen's going to be just here. So, structure, wooden wall. It can be just here. The door there. And then we need production. And then we need a fuel stove. What's the temperature? It's 25 degrees.
I thought you just said putting the kitchen near the...
No, but then in the same room.
Oh,
so,
yeah,
like, this is okay because, you know, we're... You know, that's fine.
Separated by a wooden wall.
Exactly.
And everybody knows germs can't cross wooden walls.
No. The walls know to sing happy birthday when the wall washes its hands. Right. So then we need a dining area. I'm probably doing the thing here that I always do, which is I'm giving way too many orders. And they can't possibly do all this stuff that I'm asking them to do.
Okay.
But you know, this is how I play these games. Is I just like give loads of orders and sit back and just hope that it fixes itself.
Yeah, fair enough.
And so furniture in there. We want somewhere to eat. Oh, I need some more space. I'm going to put. Oh, that's probably okay. Furniture. Let's have some dining. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Everyone's got a nice chair to eat at.
I was going to say, how long did it take you before you realised you had to put chairs in front of workstations?
Quite a long time.
Yeah. So Dave Soft said it the same. Sean, I have a question.
Yeah.
So when you first landed on this planet and all your stuff was strewn all over the place, it looked like you landed in some ruins, but now you're building just like new places. So do you ever make use of those ruins?
Yes, you can deconstruct them and use those materials.
But you don't build in them, as it were.
No, you can use. Yeah, you can use them because you could. I could have just extended these rooms, I guess.
Sure.
Because they're just rooms. Do that, so. No, I don't tend to. The other thing I haven't done is I haven't done floors. Floors. Let's do wood floor. There.
Can you not get a stone floor in your in your stone floors would be more hygienic for something like your butcher's shop?
Maybe that could be a thing. I'm not sure how that works. If that is a thing, it could be.
No.
Is it not? You.
Well, I mean, it might not be in the game. I don't know, but I would have thought it. Trying to get blood off wood. Not that I've had personal experience of this.
Haven't you?
No.
No?
Promise.
Okay. I'm also going to put a passive... Do I go straight to air conditioning or do I make a passive cooler first? That's the question.
You don't even have floors yet and you're wondering about air conditioning.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to put a passive cooler in. So that will hopefully bring the temperature down. Otherwise, the food will rot.
Is that just otherwise known as a window?
No, passive. It's like some wet wood, I guess. I don't know how it works. So I've run out of wood, so I'm going to need to find... Oh, Carter is on a food binge. That's not good. Oh, recreation deprived. Okay, that's what I forgot. I always forget. Recreation. That's just horseshoes for them to throw around. They like that. Okay. I'm going to set orders to chop wood. So one thing that I might... So now Carter is just eating all our food.
Said she was a liability right from the start.
Yeah. Okay, I haven't set any growing area yet. I don't know whether to do that now or wait a bit. Because then they'll spend time obviously doing that. Who have we got? I think everyone. Oh no, we've only got one person constructing, so I'm gonna tell Carter to construct a bit as well. And then they should get to it. I've got it on like 3 times speed now, so. So you can do things like set the schedule. You can set things like what drug policies they have and stuff.
Okay.
That you can set things like they can only have a drink when they get to a certain point of like unhappiness and things like that.
So yeah, really insidious stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and obviously they're all unhappy about sleeping outside at the moment.
They should start building more then.
Yeah.
You've laid out the rooms for them.
Yeah, they just got to do it, right? Like, come on.
Yeah, this is on them. Then.
Yeah. Yeah, like. So I kind of tend to just build everything out of wood to start with, because that's kind of what the tutorial told you to do. But like, whether or not that's a good strategy, I don't know. So have you ever played these kind of colony management type games?
I don't think so. I mean, there was one that's really old. I think I've talked about it on stream, which was based in ancient Greece.
Mm-hmm.
That was a bit more like this, but nothing this granular.
Yeah.
By a long shot. I think I could imagine, yeah, really getting into it, like on the kind of thing the kind of situation where I'd super get into something like this is if, like, I don't know. I mean, you don't really get them on anything other than PC, but imagine I was on a family holiday and it was on Switch and I could really just, lose myself in it whilst everyone was lying by the pool or something like that. I could imagine it being that kind of thing. I remember going to stay at someone else's house for Christmas one year and they had just this kind of game on their PC and I just lost myself to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think like as I'm sure you're about to find out when your real life kicks back in after your break from work, that I think these kind of games demand just a touch too much of my time, really, to be feasible these days.
I know what you mean. So yeah.
Someone's chat's asking, would we ever make a mobile game? Good question.
Probably not. What do you think? Like, I think because I don't know anything. Yeah. Like, I don't know about the market. Like, we spent so long kind of learning Steam that I feel like more and more that's kind of our platform.
I also don't play mobile games.
I think that
would be like the basic problem for me would be that, which is just a more, the same kind of answer, really, isn't it? Because we don't know the market, but we also don't know it as both developers but also as consumers.
Yeah. I'm also going to build a dumping area, right? Because I forgot to do that zone. This is just where they dump all the kind of like random...
A landfill, essentially.
Yeah, it's basically a landfill. So I'm just going to put that over. I'm going to put it outside the wall because at some point, we don't care about it. So, okay, right. I'm going to do a time acceleration and kind of get them all to finish this stuff before I give them any more orders. So one thing that you have to be really careful with is like giving, and this is something I wasn't very good with to start with, is you give them so many orders they can never do anything. So like one of the things on their work is like clean, and it's super important, and they get really annoyed if things get dirty. But if they have so much stuff to do, they never get a chance to clean.
I do recognize that, yeah.
Yeah, but it does feel like it was weird because I was like, I was basically doing a thing where I'd be like, okay, this day we are just going to clean. We're just going to do a deep clean. And everyone just cleaned all day, and it was kind of cool. Right, so we've got a defector from Telenium is visiting the colony.
Oh.
So there's a visitor coming around. So he doesn't have anything to trade with us. But, we won't put
that. Is he friendly?
Well, he seems to be friendly. Like, what's it? Neutral? He's got a revolver. I mean, we could take him prisoner. Well, we can't take him prisoner because we don't have any. He's got organs. Yeah. Good point. And clothes.
Will he be missed? Yeah. Will someone come looking?
Yeah. So what Davesoft's saying about like time to fun scale is really interesting because like we went for a walk the other day with a friend who just bought a Switch, and he was like talking about Breath of the Wild, but he didn't buy it because he had a look online and saw how long it took to complete.
Yeah,
thought that was just too much. But I said to him, no, well, the thing to know is that with Breath of the Wild, you can play 10 minutes of that game and feel like you've done something. It's very cleverly designed for a handheld, weirdly enough. But that's what kind of Davesoft's talking about, this time to scale, time to fun.
Yeah.
I might actually architect furniture. But I think, like this, I've really been enjoying my time with this game, but it's been scary the amount of time I've spent with this. Scary is too strong a word maybe, but like, I don't know. I find it hard to take time off, I think. Harder than I think to take time off. And like, so when I see myself having spent lots of time on something like this, but I really enjoy it. So it's not wasted, is it? It's
well, there you go. Yeah, it's not, no.
Yeah.
And even if you didn't want to justify it through work, which I'm not suggesting you should at all, but you know, playing a computer game as a computer games developer can't really be too far from useful, can it? Really, it's like it's always going to be useful. You'll always be thinking about what's going on.
Yeah, because like
under the hood and stuff.
Yeah, because I've always thought like I love these games, and like always thought about is this a game? The kind of game we could make. Like I love these kind of these indirect control games, I guess is what I would like. I think Davesoft said something like that, right? It's you don't give specific orders, you just kind of like say, right, okay, here's the plan, you go and do it, and you just watch the simulation, you know. Sure. Oh, mad rat. God. Right. Jump to these. Right. I'm gonna. No, that's not good. Right. So this is a rat that's a manhunter. I'm going to set him to be hunted. And hopefully that means that they will kill him. Well, Tiffy's going. Take care of it. Oh, there's some stuff here. So is she going to kill this rat? He's going to the elephants.
Put him in the fridge.
I hope the butchering table's ready. There we go. Rat dealt with. Yeah, I was playing a game and like a wild pack of of terriers came in and like killed one of my.
That's not a nice way to go, is it?
No, not really. It's like, you know, in between screaming pain and thinking how cute the dog is, like just. I realise I built this on a swamp. There's something. It's okay building your house on a swamp, right?
Yeah. There's never any problems. Yeah.
Good.
But like, I guess like intelligent design was a lot closer to something than this than what came after.
Absolutely.
So it might be nice to go back to those roots.
Yeah,
Pillbug roots.
You wonder like how much, like, what's the kind of. The graphics in this game are quite simple, aren't they? But I think they look great. There's lots of really good effects on like. It's like the look is more than some of its parts, really.
Sure.
I think. I've got like colonists being idle. What is that all about? Right. So there must be people. There's always stuff to maybe. So I could. What could I do? I could get them all to be constructing, but like she might do a bad job of it.
Oh, right. Well,
but you know, I think it's worth.
Surely there's other stuff to do for her.
Well, not really. Like, what can she can't mine, smith, or tailor at the moment, or craft. She can clean. I suppose we then got someone cleaning, which is good. And there's so much that goes on, like in this game. Like there's so much going on. You kind of need this kind of simple art style, and I think the simple art style as well is a choice to kind of make you feel more in like all those stories that you come up with. I think it makes more sense when the art style's simple. Oh, good. We've got monkeys. This I'm wondering. Oh, there's ship junk. What's that? A giant ruffle seer. We've got plenty of berries. One thing that might be challenging about this map is that it's quite temperate. I don't know what that is. Sarcophagus.
Ooh. Open it and unleash.
Yeah. Okay. Right. We now get to name our faction. What should our faction be called, Dave?
Everybody's Dead, Dave, or something to do with Pillbug.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Like pill bugs. Is that just
Pillbugians?
Okay, pill bug. How do you spell buggians? Buggy.
However you want.
Pill bug. And yeah, that's great. Okay, we need to name the settlement. What should we call it? How? You want to call it a name?
Bugtown.
Okay, Bugtown. Not to be confused with Bug Snacks. But you do eat Bug Snacks in Bugtown.
There we go.
Okay.
See, it all makes sense.
It all makes sense, yeah. The rich lore that we're creating here. I'm pretty stoked. I'm pretty looking forward to Bug Snacks. Have you been following the development of Bug Snacks, Dave?
No, I haven't. But I mean, I am also. I did see some of the early stuff in it. Yeah, it looked pretty special.
It's like a detective game or something, isn't it? Like, it turns out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
Right. I don't have much food. That is concerning. I'm gonna have to start planting some stuff, maybe. Yes, the builders need to build faster for sure. Architect. So, orders. So okay. So zoning. I can set growing zones basically. And let's have a look at. So we've got this nice green. Let's do a 5x5, 5x5. Another 5x5 here. Let's try and get this nice growing area.
Did you have a bit of a problem with your own growing areas?
What? Oh, yes. Well, I mean, you're talking about potatoes.
Yeah.
Yes. So we harvested some potatoes. I'm really struggling on this map. I'm really struggling to see the zones, like the color here. Like much more than any other time I've played this. Yeah. So we've been kind of home growing stuff for a while, right? I'm just going to set these potatoes there. I'm going to do like hay grass for when we have animals, so they don't eat our food. Corn sounds good. Rice. Let's do another one. Zones, growing zone. And cotton's important to have. And we want some heel root. There we go. And really, I want to build like some kind of fence around here at some point so animals don't just start eating it.
Yep.
Yeah, so I was just cutting a potato open. Okay, right, hang on, we got a raid coming in. You have to my potato story's gonna have to wait. Right, so we now have this dude coming in. Now the one issue we've got now is I haven't built any defenses, but like, be fine. Maybe I should quickly build some defenses.
Who needs defenses when you've got elephants?
They're not like those elephants are their own elephants. Security.
Surely we get the elephants on side, then we deal with any problems.
We don't have enough wood to do this. This isn't good. Okay, right. We're gonna have to do it without defenses, but we'll be okay, probably. So this dude's gonna hang around there. We also don't have a prison, which is probably not. This is not going. This is like. I think it's. I was too soon trying to make this fridge. That's the problem. What can happen? So when we get attacked, I can enlist colonists. Pawns is what, like, oh, we've got a slaver coming in. That's kind of weird timing. That there's some slavers coming in to trade. Like, let's wait. They might just protect us, actually. If they don't like this guy, that could actually be quite good, because they'll be hanging around. Okay, he's starting his attack. So let's go. Let's draft them all. And I'm going to sit them by here. There'll be some sort of cover, possibly. Where is he? Where'd he go? Oh, he's just fighting there. Oh, he killed the guy. Okay. They're all going to go after him now.
We picked on the wrong colony.
Yeah, like... There we go. Let's trade with these guys, though. Undraft. Trade. Right. So we've got some silver. And so now I can buy a slave. Like, well, I can't afford Frenchie. Can I buy any?
That's probably for the best from a moral perspective.
Yes, possibly. They've just got a load of, like, they don't really have much that I want, to be honest. So I'm not going to cancel. Right. Okay. Come on, we need to get these bedrooms built. The slaves, yeah, see, actually, I'd be freeing the slaves. Like, that's, yeah, exactly. There you go.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Would they be counted as equal in your colony?
They'd have to earn that equalness, but, like,
wow, sure.
You know.
Okay.
Of course they would be equal. Yeah, they'd be equal up to the point where someone needed a liver, and then we'd have to have discussions. Really, I really don't have much food. This is a little bit concerning. Right, so I'm gonna have to let's get these berries harvested. I don't have a butcher's table yet, so I don't really want to start hunting until then. Even though, what's he doing with that body? Oh, just dumping it in the
dumping it.
Yeah, there we go. That's fine. Out the way. We don't need to think about that anymore.
It does kind of feel like maybe getting certain things finished before, like, is it better to have finished a bedroom?
Yes. I mean, I definitely bit off too much.
Okay.
I think, like, by giving too many. I did the thing, like I said, the mistake I always make in these games, which is I gave too many orders. And I'm like, oh, I could do this here. I could put this. We could put that there, and we'd put this here. And then, before you know it, they're all, like, hungry. And the colours are definitely trickier on this particular map, I'm finding. Yes, and as Davesoft kind of points out, there isn't necessarily that much of a logical thing other than this prioritizing stuff, which you can affect, actually, to a certain point. How am I doing for wood?
Well, people don't like finishing things.
Yeah. Oh, she's botched it because she's not very good at building. So, oh, okay. Maybe it's because when they actually plant it now, I can see it a bit better. I think it's because they keep running out of wood. I don't know if they got anyone. I don't really know. So, like, plant cut is probably harvesting plants. So there's only one person who's doing that. So maybe if I do a second one for plant cutting, a second one for growing. I think it's needing like a couple of people to do each thing. You can get much more like specialist with them later on. Okay, we've still got load food, but this berries, like, I mean, come on, they're going to eat the berries, it'll be fine. The music's really good as well. I know you can't hear it, but...
No.
I think it was the point where I kind of woke up in the middle of the night and could hear the music from this game playing in my head. That I was like, okay, yeah. Oh yeah, we could hunt. Yes, we have. There are plenty of elephants to eat. Once this butcher's table's up, we're going to start really kind of, going for it.
Butchering the local populace.
But the thing is, I want to make this into a freezer before that happens, because I can make this into a walk-in freezer, which means then the meat won't go bad.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting. My plan at the moment is wait before they built all these things, and then I'm going to build like a wind turbine, like some kind of power source. Okay, we've got a group of people visiting. That's fine. Because when we've got a power source, then I can put in the air conditioning, and then we can cool this down. Then, like, any excess of food won't be wasted. Okay, so we've got the butcher's table. That's good. I'm going to cut some more trees. Because we are still short of wood. We've got some plants growing. I think things are okay. They seem pretty happy. Like, what are the needs? Like, disturbed sleep. They're sleeping outside essentially still. They're all in pain. Ate without a table. Unsightly environment. Awful barracks. Disturbed sleep. Greedy for impressive bedroom. Okay, right. So you were saying about how do they get jealous and stuff about bedrooms? Absolutely. Okay. Because she had that trait of being greedy, if you remember.
Yeah.
There we go, passive cooler. I eat without table most evenings.
But they're also eating without TV, which would be my next thing.
Yeah, and without couch. So that's indoors now. So something else, they have to build roofs on these things. So there's a button.
Have they not got roofs on them?
I think they do. Right. Oh, first I want to toggle that. Okay, that's got a roof on. Like, at the moment, that's the only roof bit. So you can actually tell them that you can build like an awning and stuff. So you can actually assign a zone that's like build a roof over this zone, and they'll do that. I'm going to actually assign an order to cut plants in this area, and also I'm going to chop wood here. And then also do the cut plants here to get rid of all these plants for our building later.
Classic, yeah. Clear the area.
Because what I eventually want to do is I want to put like a wind turbine here, and the wind turbine gets like blocked by things. Oh dear, it's a rainy thunderstorm. They're really not going to like sleeping outside, are they?
Well, they're not sleeping outside anymore, are they?
Oh no, I suppose they're not. Right, and I've told them to haul these rocks.
Is that screen shake thunder?
Yes, it was. Now, thunder will cause fire. Like, so...
Well, lightning.
Yes, okay, yes. But then a fire gets caused. And I suppose this is one downside of this map, being in a forest, is that these fires are probably going to spread. So you can see them here. But then it might help, like, our kind of cutting down trees issue.
True. Don't send Carter, remember.
Oh, yeah.
Terrified of fire.
Yeah, she'll run away from the fire. I kind of think I want to put a fence around my plants, but can I do that and then unstructure Can I make them not build the roof is the question.
Oh yeah, that would be bad.
Yeah. So removal of roof. There we go. Okay. Remove roof area. You can yeah. Okay, I got it. Right. Okay. So that won't be a roof, but I still need structure and door. Because otherwise, wildlife's going to be. Okay, here we go. We're getting towards a point where we might have some good bedrooms. I am actually going to put a furniture, a plant pot in each one of these because, you know.
Ooh la la.
Yeah, I know. House plants, man. Here we go. Look at this. Now it's starting to kind of.
It's all coming together.
Yeah.
Melodramatic nonsense indeed.
Yeah, major break risk. It's fine. Oh no, she just threw up in the garden. And there's a dead chinchilla.
Like, that's just more fertilizer, isn't it? It's all
I don't think vomit is fertilizer. Is it?
I'm sure that's... Well, it depends how digested
they're eating at a table. Oh, Tiffy is now in a... She just ate at a table. She's in a daze because of poor mood. The final straw was She was hungry, Dave.
Ravioli?
Yeah. Right, so let's do some hunting then, shall we? Oh, we've got a cat. We have tamed a cat.
Did we start with a cat?
That wasn't our cat. That was just a cat. They seem to always be... There's always like something nearby that you can tame pretty easily. Okay, now this list on the left here is every animal that's currently in this world.
Wow.
And we can hunt them. Now, this percentage chance here is how the chance that the creature seeks revenge. So I always just tell them to go hunt the ones that have 0 chance.
Fair enough.
So let's do that and get some meat. I mean, like, we could obviously go... Like, it wouldn't be such a risk to do 2% chance, but... Fire. Oh, God. No, oh, dear. That's probably not good. Eugene, put out the fire. That's near our storage. There we go. So you can give them orders like that. Right. I think it's time to build a wind turbine because I want to change this to a freezer. So the power, you've got this whole power system and then heat system.
Okay.
Can't apparently build the wind turbine on the swamp. I can put it there. Let's put it there. And then I'm going to need... So, I want temperature, and then you've got this whole temperature system. So, I'm going to put a cooler in. First thing I'm going to do is deconstruct that. And then I'm going to put like this air conditioning unit in. Temperature, cooler. And then that. Oh, and I don't need to build any. That could be powered by that straight away, so we're okay. The one downside of the turbine is that they eventually, like when it's not windy, will run out of power and then that will stop working.
Oh, yeah.
The double walls, because that holds the temperature better. That was the YouTube video I watched. Suggested doing that, which is why I've done it.
The bedrooms don't get a double wall though.
The bedrooms don't
They
get.
just have to deal with. They just have to deal with the cold.
Well, no. It's because I want this to stay at 0 or -1, so the thick wall will help with that. So the heat coming in, whereas these are just they keep livable. So let's sort out the temperature in here as well. So I'm going to put a cooler here. And then I can put a vent in every room, and it will equalise the temperature between these rooms.
Nice.
Which I think is kind of cool. Same in here. And same in here. And then I want a vent there. Oh, she's having a tantrum. Why is that? 8 raw food. Okay, the food situation does seem to be quite serious now. I need to get... So I need to actually get some power to all these things. So I need a power conduit. I don't know why they didn't cook the food. Oh, I'm an idiot. Bloody hell. Right, okay, so I'm an idiot. Right. So I haven't told them to start using these things yet. Right, so yeah, I need to say butcher creature forever. So they will always butcher creatures if there's any to do. I'm gonna also make kibble. And then what I'm gonna do is do until you have we've only got 1 animal at the moment, so I'm gonna say 2 kibble. So kibble is animal food.
Okay,
so what it will do, look in storage and do that if needed. Now this is what I didn't do, is add bill, cook a simple meal, do until you have 3 people, 3 meals a day, 9 plus 1 for luck, 10. Okay, so I go through that a bit fast, or do you get the idea?
No, I'm with you. It's hilarious that you forgot to do that, but
yeah. So so that's still outdoors. Okay. I'm wondering if they'll automatically start sleeping in these beds once this is all done, or if I have to actually. Do you know what? I think I'm going to make this floor concrete. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I usually do it concrete in the fridge. There, you see, now they're butchering. And it's now -1 in here, right? But there's no wind, so it's not working. So what I need to do is I'm going to do power, and I'm going to make a wood fire generator that's going to sit here. And that one, they need to keep it filled with wood. But between that and the wind turbine, I think we should be all right. Eventually, you can have batteries, but batteries can explode and can be a bit dangerous. But we will need that. So there we go. See that now look at that. They're making food. We've got meals. All sorts is going on now. This is all still outdoors. Are they going to come and do this? I guess so. Just doing everything else first. So I can change their schedules as well. So like I can do things like, in fact I think that's probably a good idea. So what's a healthy work day, do you think?
You don't want to ask me that.
Let's say 9 till 5.
Well, a lot of people will say that's the way forward, don't they?
Yeah, let's do a 9 till 5 day. They've got to work there. Recreation. And then they get a couple of hours of fun before bed. And then they do what they want with the rest of their time. You know?
Is that... Do you have to mandate the fun?
Well, like... Not... Well, there's these... We have a horseshoe pin. That's the fun.
That's the fun.
That's the fun. You will have fun.
But do you have to force them to use it, or will they use it on their own accord?
They will use it on their own accord. I will actually make a poker table, though. Let's have a poker table. go crazy. Furniture. Medicine has deteriorated in storage. That's not good. Why are they keeping it in there? Did I not put medicine in here? Manufactured. Medicine. Flip. Priority. Preferred. Also, wart will need to be there eventually. Let's do drugs in here as well, just in case. Okay, that's. Why did chinchillas keep dying here? Okay, cool. And now we're going to get loads of wood from like taking up that wood floor. I think it's just because we've run out of wood. Oh no, there's wood over there. So look at how cool those plants are. They really grow. That's because they're outdoors. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
But they really tie the room together, dude.
Yeah. So okay, so now we've got our wood thingy. What's it? Right, that's set to... I usually... Okay, so now we've got a quest. Quest. So this is what I was saying about how we can go to the world. I've never actually got around to doing one of these. So we can set a caravan off to this area now to try and find this item stash. Where are we? I can never remember. Bugtown, we're up here. So we could form a caravan and go down here.
Okay.
But like I don't know if it's I don't like this is where I'm not sure what the risk is with doing that.
Can you spare the people at this stage?
Well, that's the thing. And like, do I have the food to make that journey? Especially when it's still saying, "Ooh, Wanderer joins. We've got another colonist." Wow. So a stellar starship janitor named Ben has arrived. He's willing to contribute but will not leave voluntarily. If you don't want Ben, you can banish him, sell him to slavery, or simply kill him. However, your other colonists will find this disturbing. He's NG's lover. Right, okay. So we better build a double bed. So I'm going to build another bedroom because why wouldn't we?
So Dave's suggesting for your quest that you need to make sure you've got plenty of food that lasts a long time, the journey, plenty of workers at home, and also that winter is a bad idea.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It does feel like it's something that's like shouldn't be taken on lightly. So I've never ever felt like I've been in a good enough position to do it.
Presumably the reward makes that risk worthwhile.
I guess so. Right. I'm gonna want some lamp. I've got like wooden structures here, but wooden lights, but I've got electricity now, so I'm gonna put lamps in. Oh, no one is mining. You're right. No, cancel. I guess I didn't think I needed stuff yet. Like, I could do some mining. Right, let's do that. Architect work.
Sean's very much still in the wood age.
Yeah. I'm just like mining wood. Let's do a mine down here. Let's see what we find. Look at that farm. That's like farming.
That's growing things.
That's growing. Yeah, we're growing things.
Have you finally finished one bedroom?
Not sure.
Nice.
I'm gonna deconstruct that, deconstruct that, and then standing lamp there. Yeah, as you might have figured out, I'm quite new to this game. Gonna get him to put some fuel in that thing. I might not be doing things in the most efficient way.
I think we can say that pretty safely, dude. But like you say, there's so much going on that...
It's still saying low food and low medicine. Let's harvest this. So what I was kind of thinking is that, so what's your computer situation
now? So it should be, it's scheduled to be built on the 7th and then delivered on the 10th.
Yeah.
So
how long is that?
So fingers crossed, it should be only one more Tuesday miss. Mm-hmm. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Because what I was thinking is, like, you've seen the start of this colony.
Yeah.
I think that I would spend some time playing it off stream and then come back like a week later to show you what it looks like. Ooh,
yeah,
party.
That sounds good.
Everyone who goes will gain Ben throwing a party. That's really good.
Thanks, Mac.
Architect zone. So you could set like a party zone.
Yeah.
Where are we gonna have our party spot? By the generator. That seems like the best place to have a party. There we go. Or by that dead dude. Like over here. Oh, there.
Nice. Dead dudes bring the party. Everybody knows that.
Yeah. So is this... No, I don't think any of these are all still outdoors. So they haven't built the roofs on them yet.
Nice.
But we've got lots of wood now because I'm pulling up this wooden floor. Oh, I need another sleeping spot because we've got the new guy. Yeah, I hadn't
sleeps in the rain.
Yeah, I hadn't got around to building a graveyard yet. I didn't.
No, you're just dumping them with the.
Okay, let's make some graves just in case because we might need them. Where should we have the graveyard? Like, let's have it over here. How many colonists we got? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I don't like being kind of caught without. Why didn't he put? Oh, there's no wood. That's why. Oh, bloody hell. Oh no, a raid. Right. I still didn't build any defenses. Why didn't I build any defenses?
Well, because you haven't even built a bedroom yet.
That's true. Okay, where are they coming from? Jump to location. Toad. Okay. Well, we'll be fine. Keep half an eye on him. I kind of like to get this stuff built. Like... So sometimes they just kind of come in and sometimes they hang around and give you a little time to prepare and then attack.
Yeah.
But it ends up me just waiting and watching. I think there's like plenty of places for me to get cover. So I was surprised how the combat in this game is really, really like fully fleshed out. And really
that is
quite
surprising, isn't it?
Yeah. And really interesting. Like, I was surprised how much I enjoyed just like the idea of cover. Okay, well, Ben's sleeping now in that one. They're still outdoors, but would they rather not sleep in a bed than a... Okay, now they're beginning their assault, so I'm going to go normal speed. Let's draft everyone. And let's go here, because there's cover there.
Maybe Ben just likes sleeping out under the stars.
Maybe. I hope no one gets injured because I don't have a hospital.
Oh, those shots really slowed him down.
Yeah. And draft. There we go. Ben, you can get that club. So still got low food. And no wood. Body in the fridge. Yeah. Someone's eating. Oh, he's eating. That's fine. So yeah, my freezer's a freezer. That's good. Oh, I haven't put a. Oh, it's stupid. I haven't put a temperature thing in here, so they're sleeping in like, what temperature is it there? 20. 20 degrees. That's probably okay actually. Oh, it's 20 outside. Yeah, I love how they will just start eating people without a care in the world. Like they're just like,
gotta do anything to survive, huh?
Yeah.
People are concerned that the body's not in the freezer, dude.
Okay, where's the body? Right. Oh no, the body's gone to. It's been buried. Right. There we go. We're buried. We're respectful of yeah, you know. Guess like so I get this part of me that's like, oh, I should probably just order them to do things. They do things in the right order, and I probably should just do that. Because I always prefer to just kind of like watch it happen. Right, so I need wood. That's what I need. So let's do that. There. You're going to go cut wood. You're going to go cut wood. Oh, mad monkey. Oh, God. Right. Jump to location. Okay, this monkey's mad. Hunt that monkey. Why have they gone... What are they doing? Oh, they're doing the thing I just told them to do, I think. Where's this monkey gone? There it is. Come on. Yay. Can I capture the monkey? No. Oh, I killed it. okay, just...
That would be in it, then. Should you eat mad monkey?
I feel like sci-fi films that I've watched suggest that mad monkeys really aren't a good time.
No. Looks like it's gone to the dump.
Yeah, they went to the dump. Finally, we're removing this. You see, we're starting to kind of insulting spree. Carter, she's in a poor mood because she ate raw food, and now she's insulting lots of people.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
I never liked her. I'm just putting that out. I've never liked that woman.
Nothing wrong with Carter. Like, I mean, you know.
I think there's a lot wrong with Carter.
She had a tough childhood, man. Like, seeing all those burn victims, like, you know, maybe you'd insult people.
Maybe I would.
Yeah.
Maybe I would. But we'll never know.
Oh, look at all these beds. I'd love to live here, wouldn't you?
Has it got a roof yet?
Whoa. Someone just like fought with someone else. Whoa. Okay, right. Okay, we need a like
split them up.
Has any of these got roofs? Because we need to like turn it into a makeshift hospital. Right, this one's going to be our medical. Right. So we need Carter got beaten up. So,
yeah, well, she'd been talking her mouth. You know, what do you expect?
Yeah. So here's our hospital. There we go. So now they will look after Carter, who is unable to walk. And Ben apparently is also injured.
Wow.
Guess they must have. They must have had a fight with each other. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Frozen is very much pushing for that prison.
Yeah, we will get to the prison. That's for sure.
Feels like that's some kind of Frozen agenda.
Oh dear, yeah. Tiffy has now got a corpse obsession. Where's Tiffy gone? Is Tiffy digging up? Oh dear, she's walking towards the grave.
Tiffy, no!
She's digging up. She's digging. Oh.
Does this happen a lot, like corpse obsessions?
It's happened a lot in my colonies. Like what's she doing with it? Where's she? What? Okay. What did she just kind of put it there?
Okay.
Well, we've got wood now, so they should be able to like start building things. Because what I figure is if like I don't give them any more orders now. Oh yeah, we've got indoor beds now. Okay, right. So I can set an owner now. So who's got the worst mood at the moment? Let's go with this one. Let's Ben's already got one, so then Carter, I think. Did I get everyone there? So set owner, NG, Tiffy, Carter, and then Ben has already got this one. There we go. And then we're building a double bed in here, so the two that there'll be two of them want to sleep in that. Okay, we've got some club imps down here. That's fine. So we're getting there. We're getting there. We built, we've got beds.
It's starting to look like a thing now, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, see, this guy just attacked without any warning. Right. One. Right. Pausing it just so I can. Oh, he's got a hat. Maybe we could get the hat. Right. Where are we going to set these guys up? So Carter's going to go there. I'm just going to go there. Tiffy we can't control. We'll go there. And then, oh, did I enlist them? Yes, I did. I find that like the combat controls like can be a bit weird. Like they always, when I right click on them, they tend to go in melee.
Okay.
Oh, Carter needs rescuing now. Rather than actually shoot. Even when they have a gun. And now two of my people are kind of insane. Right, okay, he's dead. Right, rescue Carter. Position them instead. Yeah, I do try and, like... Yeah, that... Oh, there's a fire! What the...
In the infirmary, no less.
Yeah, I know. How did that happen? Oh, because it's raining and there's no roof on this. Right. Ben... Undraft. That's... Ben... Oh, no, don't worry. Right, okay.
Yeah.
And they're still... So now I've got, like, two of my people have gone crazy. The other one's injured, so like, Ben is pretty much on his own.
Certified crazy? Like, they're just not doing it?
They're not doing anything. They're having, like... They're, like, yeah. They're just insulting each other. Ancient danger. Oh, this is not good. Right. I still haven't figured out what this is, but my general feeling is to avoid it.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah. Let's see if they snap themselves out. Oh, no. Okay. Right. Oh, everyone's asleep. Carter's going to rescue NG, surely. No, what the... No, not strip. No, rescue. Okay, there we go. Let's allow that. Okay. Oh, look at the mess now.
There's a lot of blood. A lot of blood to clean
stuff
up.
Just got away from us there. There's like a food just on the floor. Like, how did that get there?
It's the kind of thing a crazy person would do.
Yeah. Oh, it's gone now. Oh no, he's feeding it. Carter's feeding it to NG. Because this wall isn't quite done. She just walked through the door. Yeah, it's like this first. It's like just surviving long enough in this first bit, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Dave. I think everyone's asleep in their bed. I think this would be a good place to pause it here.
Nice.
So what do you? So like, it's one of these games where like I think Dave Soft said it's like you can play it for a long time and it's kind of it's a slow burn of a game, I think.
Yeah.
So I don't know what do you think? What do people think? Do I play this kind of in my own time for the next week and then we see how things progress? Like you come back and we all remember what it was like here and we see. I'll keep a note if anything interesting story wise happens. What do you think?
I think that'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be.
Which I'll let give them time to.
Yeah, let's chat. So for my vote, I think that would be a nice thing to do because we haven't done that on the stream before.
Yeah.
Like we've done like longer series with Stellaris. We've played games multiple times, but we haven't done the kind of cutting away and then coming back to it at a slightly later date. Dave just wants you to stream it all, as does Frozen. So.
Well, and this Frozen was saying what he said to you.
Nah, probably not. Was it? Probably not.
But yeah, well, I'll have a think. Maybe I'll just randomly click stream as I'm playing it. I don't know. We'll have a chat. Let us know in Discord and stuff what you guys want me to do. I don't mind. I'm like, because I've not had a colony last more than 10 hours was the longest, and then there was a fire and everyone died. But it won't be like a Stellaris thing where we keep going. I don't want to do I think I like playing different games every week.
Sure.
So, but we figured since you were kind of without computer, it might be good to dip into something a bit longer.
This makes sense. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Definitely. Cool. So, yeah.
Where can people find us, Sean?
They can find us at pillbug.zone. We'd love it if you clicked happy internet buttons. If you haven't already clicked those happy internet buttons for us. And we're still working on making it home. We've had a bit of a break. Just because we pushed that patch out, which I hope if you haven't checked it out, check it out. There's two new panels. And some changes to creative mode. We're currently working on some really cool stuff that I'm really excited about. Are you excited about it?
I'm really excited. I don't want to say too much, but I'm really excited by the panels that we're coming out with. I think there's some great stuff going to be in there.
Cool. And thanks everyone for hanging out. And
Cheers,
we'll
everyone.
See you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.